Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with a new message. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, if you haven't yet heard about or checked out the second channel, That Wild Spark, go ahead and head on over and check it out. There is a new reading that will be going up either probably before or just after this one over on that channel as well. That was really weird and wild. So you might want to go check that out. No, you don't might want to. You definitely want to go check that out. Definitely a different type of reading over there. So might be for you, could be something that you really need to hear or need to see. So go check it out. Again, the second channel is That Wild Spark. You can get there by putting an @ sign in front of that, at That Wild Spark. There's a link down in the description box just down below, or you can find links on the community tab as well. Also, if you haven't checked out the membership, go ahead and check that out. There's a join button right down below. By that subscribe button for many of you. Sometimes I do realize that I do hear that sometimes there isn't a join button. So you can find a link down in the description box for the membership as well. There are 3 different levels. See what works for you, what's aligned for you. There's lots of extras, perks over there. Check it out, and we would love to have you. See if that's something that you would like to be a part of. All right, let's jump in and see what needs to come through here. I don't know why these are the 2 decks that I was called to for this reading for you here, Aquarius, but we're gonna see what needs to come through. That is too many. Oh, Spirit wants that one though, so there it is. Okay, and let's get a couple tarot cards. Whew. It's just a whole, yeah, there's a whole bunch that wants to come through. Okay, there's a whole bunch that wants to come through. King of Swords. Ooh, King of Swords came out in a different one recently as well. Hanged Man. Justice. Ooh, Justice has been coming out too. Ooh, interesting. Let's get just one more here. One more. Nope, just one, Spirit. Just one. Phew. It's getting warm in my neck of the woods. Ace of Swords. Okay, Ace of Swords come out recently a lot too. All right, let's see what you got. You got Confidence is the Key to Success, New Moon in Leo, and you've got Atlas, Father of the Sky, number 43. God, release the weight of the world from my shoulders. Wow. Okay, so some of you, oh, wow, the message that's coming through, the energy that's coming through with these 2 cards. First one out, Confidence is your key to success, New Moon in Leo. Okay, so it's almost like that raw energy. We just had one that was similar to that. And then we have this one, which is very Jason Momoa kind of looking here. Atlas, Father of the Sky, number 43. God, I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. It's super interesting because nothing is set in stone. That one came out. Win-win, Outcast. Outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Those are coming through as well. That nothing is set in stone kind of energy came through with the reading on the second channel. So That Wild Spark, go check it out, because again, I said that one was a weird reading, but nothing is set in stone, right? Free will came through in that reading. So that might be a link for you to go see that reading as well. But so some of you, your confidence, you have so much going on. Okay, Father of the Sky, look at the whole world, kind of all that being held up. So some of you feel like that's very much what you're doing, what your space or place in the world right now is to hold everything and everybody else up. in the process of that, we ourselves can get pushed down. It's almost as if, like you can see the feet here, right? But it's almost as if like the vision that I'm seeing with this is like your feet are being pushed down into the ground with all of the weight that's being pushed down on you. Okay. When this happens, when you're in the midst of this, or when this is what is going on for you specifically, it can really cause an issue and or knock your success, or your confidence, excuse me, and or your success, because you feel like you're doing everything, you're holding the world up for, it feels like a whole lot of other people, okay? Or you're in all the places at all the times for everybody else, but you're not really, filling yourself up as far as like filling up your own cup, or you're not allowing yourself to have that time to rest. It's as if I'm just seeing like aging right before my eyes. Okay, it's very interesting that this is coming through. It's almost like this kind of shattered energy, where it's like your wants, your hopes, your dreams, the things that you want to do is almost feeling shattered because you have the whole weight on your world, and your confidence is shattered, your success is lacking, because you are doing so much for everybody else. No one could ever call you lazy, okay? Because you are showing up in so many different ways for so many different people and doing so many things, yet you are suffering because of it. So this is that overall energy. It's time to release that, let that kind of go, learn to say no, set some boundaries, and right, and allow yourself to begin to build up your own confidence again. Kind of use your voice to roar and be like, no. I know sometimes we feel like we're not allowed to kind of get a little bit upset or even say anything or go against the grain. I'm not telling you to be aggressive. I'm just saying to assert yourself, be a bit assertive. You use your voice, use that, right? And say no, set boundaries, be like, you know what, I have to be able to have some time for myself. Make a schedule, right? And schedule yourself in there, schedule time for self-care, self-love, for resting, for healing, for maybe taking yourself out on a date or treats or time away. You've got to do it. Okay, you've got to do it. That is really what's coming through here, because you have so much, you're such a giving, loving, caring person. But when we're in that space for even a short amount of time, long amount of times, but even a short amount of time, we can really suffer. We can really shatter our own confidence, our own success. We can be like, I mean, it just isn't pretty. So it's time for you to allow yourself to take a step back, okay? That's overall energy. So that overall energy is coming through pretty heavy, okay? Pretty heavy, in fact. So, okay, now you got the King of Swords here, as the what's coming in. There's got that truth needs to come through, okay? That clarity with that King of Swords, mental clarity, having that truth, being very rational and being like, okay, whew, I can't do this anymore. I really cannot do this anymore. It's almost going to, for some of you, it may already be kind of affecting your health, affecting your sleep, affecting your all of your kind of own natural rhythm within your own life. It's like everything is fragmented or pieced out or shattered. That word keeps coming through here. So it's time to really do that. Time to really kind of sweep the boards with some truth. Let other people, again, you don't have to be aggressive, but you do, it feels very much like you need to assert yourself, set some boundaries, get some, really create some authority within your life. Let that truth out there, let that mental clarity, right? Because that's what's going to come. You're going to build some confidence. It feels as if you are just doing all the things and somebody is really taking advantage of you. They are really not treating you nice or well. Almost feels as if you feel like you are indebted in one way or another, but it's coming through here that this person is not treating you kind, okay? So that truth needs to come out. It's time to have a discussion with somebody and or with yourself if this is you not treating yourself very kind, okay? Now, what is the challenge or the block? You have the Ten of Pentacles coming through as a challenge or a block. And isn't that interesting? Okay, that Ten of Pentacles energy is a very amazing, like secure, but you're not feeling that way. You're not feeling secure. You're not feeling safe, okay? You, again, feeling indebted. It's almost as if somebody has their thumb on you. That's so interesting. Okay. That Ten of Pentacles energy, sometimes that can be an energy of family. So this could be a family member that feels like they are, it's almost as if somebody feels as if they're profiting from you, or you feel like somebody's profiting from you and you're doing all the work, you're showing up. It could, again, family or friend. With that Ten of Pentacles energy, but it's time to kind of distance or separate yourself a little bit from this so that you can build yourself back up. It's just an interesting, eerie type of energy here, and it just feels very shattered, like you're spread in all, or fragmented or shattered, like you're spread in so many different places, attempting to do so many things, and it feels as if you're not even really getting any rest or any time to, you feel very insecure, right? You feel, for some of you, very unsafe there, and it's a disconnect. There's not a lot of feeling of community or camaraderie. It's almost as like you're just at somebody's beck and call. Eerie energy. Okay, so that is blocking. I mean, it's difficult to do when you feel like everything for somebody else is yours to do, manage, or show up for. That's very interesting. This could actually be a parent or a child kind of relationship, that you feel as if you are required or requested for some reason to kind of not have your own life, but to give your life over to them as far as being at their beck and call. Eerie energy. Yeah, okay. What needs to be left behind? You have the Hanged Man coming through here. So some of you have paused your own life. We just talked about that right now. You've kind of put your life to the side to take on the weight of the world for somebody else. That has really caused an issue with your confidence, with your own success. It's as if you can't get anything off the floor because you're off the ground, because you're always feeling indebted, or feeling as if you need to do all the things for this other person or these other people. Okay. So you have kind of stopped or paused or delayed your own life, your own success, your own confidence, for this. Okay. Now, do hear me out. If you are caring for somebody that, can't care for themselves or what have you, that is not what this energy is. So please do not take it that way. Okay. There's a lot of resentment. There's a lot of bitterness that is coming through with this. Okay. There's just an energy of really being paused or delayed as far as your own life goes, and that needs to be left behind. It's time to, again, be very assertive, set some boundaries, and really kind of pull away from this as much as you can. For some of you, it might be that if you have somebody that can assist or take on part or whatever, but this is a very different reading. I don't know. The readings have been so different, but it's real, right? It feels very real. It feels very raw. Somebody is going through this. Somebody's having this. It's time to pull back and or to find a way to maybe it just feels very much like this person is dependent on you and not actually doing anything for themselves, and you're getting lost in it, right? Your whole life is paused. It's time. If this is a young child, obviously, that might be something, but it's still time for you to be able to do something for yourself, by yourself, with yourself. Fill your cup up a bit here. Now, isn't it interesting that these two here in the center, right, both have the coloring, both have that spark. It's almost like a glow that needs to come back through, a spark, that energy of really kind of cloaking yourself with that pure white or golden energy. These are both major arcana. Okay, so, and then you have this color, these beautiful colored energies on the other side. Now, what you don't see coming is some justice. Okay, some justice. So there's a potential with this. This is just phenomenal that this is coming through in the way that it is. Also very eerie. Like I keep saying, this is just an eerie kind of energy, but there is an energy of all the way through this. The King of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Justice card, the Ace of Swords, right? That they all speak of truth. So there is a truth that is coming out. There is light that is going to be shined on a situation. There is a truth that is going to be coming out. And it feels very much as if it's this kind of energy of somebody wanting or taking so much. It's almost as if you're being suffocated with this Hanged Man. don't know. It's very, again, eerie, shattered, fragmented energy. It's just, it's almost as if the pieces of you are being kind of sucked away, and it's just odd. But you can pull your power back. There is that justice that is ready to come through. This is what you don't see coming. Somebody may actually stand up for you or speak for you, or there may be something that happens that changes the whole perspective or the whole dynamic of this current situation that you find yourself in. But there is justice coming through. There is an energy of kind of fairness. Things have felt unfair. It's felt as if you have been taken advantage of, very much so, for quite a long time. But there is justice. You don't see it coming. It's going to be coming through in a very different way, but it's almost as if the scales are going to be balancing out. Something is going to happen or come up. It could be another person that comes up. It could be, to share, or kind of, or it could be that this person or these people, actually something changes in their life that requires them to stand on their own 2 feet, or to really, I don't know, it's almost like a separation of sorts. So however that may be coming through for you, it's almost like a separation, like something happens unexpected or out of the blue. You don't see it coming, that creates almost this justice energy where it's like, okay, now everything feels very much balanced. For some of you within this, though, you might feel a little left out, which is interesting, because once you start to give somebody all that time or whatever, however this comes through for you, it may feel as if you're being left out in the cold now. But do know that it is very much for your benefit, because that potential outcome is that Ace of Swords. So that truth coming through, you see how much truth has been coming through. Okay, there's that clarity, there's that energy of really that's where that double-edged sword kind of energy, where it's like you can breathe, like the world is off your shoulders. You're building that confidence, that success is starting to show up, but at the same time you may be feeling a little bit left out, or a little bit kind of, I almost as if you don't belong. It's very interesting energy. Okay, very interesting energy. That's the potential outcome, that double-edged sword. So interesting. Okay, it's as if the pieces, the shattered pieces or fragmented pieces, are being put back together. That eerie energy kind of wanes a little bit. Some of you feel a bit empty. So odd. I'm not sure, but there is that truth, that clarity that comes through with this Ace of Swords, but there's also that little bit of emptiness, that double-edged sword. Okay, there's truths coming out, but for some of you, you just feel a little lost as the outcome. You feel free. You have that. It's as if you can, but it's almost as if you don't know what to do with yourself. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. These readings lately have been a little too real, which, I mean, I'm thankful for, but it's just eerie, that eerie again. Okay, let me start that again. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. What are you waiting for? Right down below. And the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. Also, hit the join button down there. Check out the membership, 3 different levels, lots of different perks, extra readings, all the fun stuff. See if one of the levels is aligned for you and become a member. We would love to have you. And also check out the second channel. There we did have some bits of this that feels like it very much, the justice card feels like it very much could be included within that. That was also kind of a wild, weird reading. So check that out on the second channel, That Wild Spark. You can get there by putting the @ sign in front of That Wild Spark. In the community tab, there will be a link, and down in the description will be a link to that, as well as the membership if you don't have the join button. Anyway, as always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.